What does best interest duty mean, and why is it much better for clients?
Best interest duty is effectively we have to put the client's interest ahead of the business. Frankly, I think it's really just firming up what was happening in the industry. So, but now it's legislated that you have to do it. I think it was happening anyway. I think it's a fantastic outcome for consumers. And really, it means that mortgage brokers have to put the best interest of the client first, whereas lenders have to put shareholders first. So to me, it's a great way of saying, make sure you've got a good mortgage broker. And if they don't do the right thing by you, then they are breaching the law, which is absolutely brilliant. A brilliant outcome from the Royal Commission.
Hamish, did you have anything to add?
Yeah, look, just to add on to Matt, I mean, we all have this analogy. We know what a real estate agent does, and we know that a real estate agent is there to protect the vendor. And so the vendor is like the bank. The bank person has to protect themselves, and they're really about pushing a product rather than giving advice. And time after time over 20 years, what people continually say to us is that, you guys actually, I come back to you because you give advice. So really, best interest duty for me just cements that and makes it nice and clear that that's what mortgage brokers do.
Yeah, I felt that it's something that long-established businesses like ours have been calling for a long time. One of the things that brings our industry down is new entrants that don't really want to do the right thing, that really just sell a product and don't go through a long professional process with a client. So what we're seeing now is those participants in our industry sort of not being able to cope with these changes.
I think the challenge is that the vast majority of the good businesses always had their client's best interest at heart. I think what this legislation does is it makes us have to document why and how we looked after their best interests. And that is a wonderful thing.
Can I just say there's one other thing I'd like to add to this, and that is that advice is about sometimes being able to tell somebody that they shouldn't do it, not just that they should. And I think this is where the heart of best interest duty comes in at, is that how do we get to a space, or how do we communicate that part of our job is to help clients understand when they're taking unnecessary risk, or when there's a risk associated with moving forward. They're not going to get that from the banks.
So Matt, people looking to go the next step in their property life, what should they do?
They go to our website, Dave, Vision PF, that's P for property, F for finance, visionpf.com.au, and then you can make a 15-minute booking and we'll get in touch and we'll have a chat, see how we can help you out.